Okay, now it's getting more and more exciting. So on this trail, we are going to combine the power of process builder and flow builder, right? So, but this particular example, which is a very good example, pertains to the example case provided by Salesforce Trailhead. And we were following along these trails with our own example, the Swim Kids program for the Red Cross Canada, remember? So I want to stick with our example, but I want to also create a complicated enough flow to do this loop thing, because when you go with flow, you are going to do pretty much lots of loops like this, and you need to know how to do this properly. So I don't want to confuse you by starting off with a whole new unrelated example from this trail. So I want to stick with our Swim Kids example, but we don't have enough complexity on our example to loop like that. So let's prepare our example by doing this. We have a Red Cross swimming program, right? And each level has a requirement. What would be taught and learned on each level? So level 1, Swim Kids, they have to do this. Level 2, they have to do this, and 3, and so forth until level 10. So I want to create each requirement like this. Swimmer develop front and back float as a product. It's not actually a product, but it's a list item, an action item, right? When you go to Swim Kids 1 to learn swimming, this is what you will learn. And then the instructor can say that you did well on this, a checkbox. They have this on the paper report. Each is its own checkbox, and then the instructor can say, oh, this student do well in front and back glide, and then flutter kick, is it okay? So we want to convert this into opportunity line items or opportunity products, it's called in Salesforce. So it's not actually a product. We are not selling each of these as a product with a price, with a dollar amount, but we are going to use that particular object, opportunity products, as the swimming lessons checkpoints here. So opportunity products are linked to product. So this will be a product in itself. Let's create this as a product, and then front and back glide as a product, so that the opportunity product can choose this. All right. Second, I want for each line to have a pass checkbox. So did the student pass this develop front and back float, front and back glide? Did they pass that level or that action point? If yes, the instructor can check the box. All right. So we are going to touch on two objects. First, the products, and second, the opportunity product. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to launch my hands-on org here. Go to my admin intermediate. And we are going to go to the setup and object manager and products. So we have product here, product 2. So I want to add a swim kit level here. We don't have a swim kit level right now. So I'm going to add swim kits level on the product. So when we add a product, on here, I can associate this to swim kits level 1, right? And this, like swim 10 meters continuously to swim kits level 2. Let's go ahead and do just that. I'm going to hit and make a new field. It will be a pick list field, and we are going to use swim kids level here, and global pick list we have created on the previous trail swim kids level, and that's it. I'm going to hit next, make it all visible for everybody, and save. So that's done. The second part, I want to go to my opportunity product, and fields and relationship. I want to add a pass checkbox. It's a checkbox, and hit next, pass. Oopsie. All right, what is that for? Like I said, let me finish this off and save. So what is that for? The checkbox. So I want for each product, well, it's not actually a product, but you know what I mean. I want a checkbox, like the instructor can check. The student developed front and back float, checked. What about front and back glide? Check. What about flutter kick assisted? Still check. All right. So that's the purpose of it. You will see when it's all done. So let's go back to the opportunity product. Now we want to populate the product. Let's add some products. Okay. I'm going to go here and add products. Here. So let's make new product. Product name. So I'm going to copy this, swimmer, develop front and back float. Go back here, boom. And active, yes, I have to make that active as a product, so it can be selected. The product code, I'm just gonna leave it empty. It's not required, and it's going to be confusing. So I'm just going to choose this level 1, right? And that's it. And then save and new. You don't have to go through this, but I am going to give you one more. Front and back glide. And then I'm going to finish off without recording the video for the whole thing, alright? Front and back glide. Well, make it nice with the capital F on the front. Okay. Swim kids level 1 still. And then make it active. Save and new. Flutter kick assisted. Well, let's just do one level, okay? We're just gonna do one level. We're not gonna waste your time. And I'm gonna copy this flutter kick assisted, but we want to make it nice. Active and swim kids still level 1 and save and new. I think we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. 2 more and we're done. All right. Copy that, and that's enough for our example for you to get the point, the idea of what we want to do. Shallow with a capital S, please. Swim kids level 1 and save. Oh yeah, active, save and new. And last one, swim 5 meters. Can you swim 5 meters, Joshua? Yes. He sure can now. Swim 5 meters. Okay. Alright. Swim kids level 1. So make it active. Okay. And save. Okay. Now if we go to products again here, I want to see here. Swim 5 meters. And let's add well, list view control, no, listen, recently viewed. Make a new one, okay? Let's make a new one. New swim kids. Everybody can see. And I'm going to filter. Select fields to display. I want the swim kids level, please. Bring this to the right, and we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, and save. And also I want to add filter, just the swim kits. Okay, so swim kits level here at the bottom, not equals to blank, please. Done. And save. Boom. There, we have 5, right? Nice, nice, nice. And we have the swim kits level 1. So that's the first step of preparing it. So how does it's going to look like if you say? Okay, so I have added level 1 on each product so that we can search for these items easily. Let's give it a test drive. So I'm going to make a new swimming lesson. So I'm going to change the view here to my students view. And let's make one for William Culver here. So William wants to start learning swimming. Okay. We are going to make a new opportunity for William. And it's a swim kits one. The close date would be today, and the stage would be closed 1. The lesson will start on Monday and ends on Friday. The time, let's say, the time would be 1:30 until 2 p.m. in the afternoon. The swim kits level would be 1. That's not applicable. The accounts would be the swimming pool, would be Coaldale, and instructor would be Aaron Davis, and the student would be William. There you go. So he hasn't passed yet. I'm going to save this to book the swimming lesson. Now opportunity for swim kits 1 was created, so we have booked the swimming lesson. Now, if I go to the swimming lesson itself, this is what the swimming instructor will see. Now, we want to add the products, which is actually the swimming lesson items here, all right, which we have added onto the products for this example. So I'm going to add the products. Now, we have all these products from the Trailhead, right? So that's why I add level 1 on each of our products so we can search easily here. If I search level 1 and hit enter, there, and then I can add this, pretend I am the receptionist. So I'm adding all these swimming lesson items, which is $0, onto the swimming lesson. All right, so we haven't passed yet, and just hit save there. Oops, 1 for each. 1, 1, 1. Okay, and hit save. Now, this is how it's going to look like. So when the swimming instructor is performing the lessons, they can edit these items as pass. For example, the student William developed front and back float. Okay, he can do that now, so he passed. So the instructor can now save it. So he passed, right? So we can use Salesforce standard objects according to how we need it to be used for. For example, this is not actually products, right? This is actually swimming items. But since it's linked to the opportunity, so we are using the opportunity products to do this passing capability or functionality. So that's what we are doing. So what we want to make in our flow is that if one of these is not checked and it's done, or the pass is not checked, right? We will want to rebook the whole swimming lesson. Or, for example, we want to even make a new checkbox here that says rebook swimming lesson or repeat swimming lesson. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So if that repeat is checked, we are going to copy this whole swimming lesson onto a new one, right? Onto a new swimming lesson, and copy all of this along with it. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so basically we are doing what the Trailhead is doing here, but with our own story, our own example. So we are not lost. Okay, we are not changing story on every module, which will confuse you rather than bring understanding. Okay, so let's do just that. So we are going to create these items whenever the student failed. So to do that, I want to first create a new checkbox here on the opportunity object. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to pop up my setup page and go to my opportunity object manager, and then search for opportunity there. All right, so I'm gonna add fields, new checkbox, right? New checkbox, and next, repeat current level. Ooh, too bad, you have to repeat it. Usually the student doesn't like this, okay? I know. So next, well, let's go back. The student will have to repeat the current swimming lesson. The current level swimming lesson. Okay, so let's do that. So if I hit next and make it all visible and add that on just the swimming lesson page layout and save. So if I go back here and count to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and refresh. Nope, it's still not there. See, we have added that onto the page. Oh, here it's at the bottom. At the bottom, not so cool. I want to put it here. All right. So let's change that. Do you remember? Gear icon, edit page. Okay. And then you would want to edit the page layout. So you click here. This is what you want to edit, right? So click there. Boom. And then the page layout here. Swimming lessons, click again, boom. It's gonna pop you up there. Then I wanna drag this to the right, boom. Okay. So repeat current level over there. Save this guy. And we are done. I'm gonna close this, boom. This is also done, boom. So if I go back on my, did I lost the page? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's go here again. Go back to my opportunities. William, where are you, William? Let me go to students there. Account contacts, William here. Swim Kids 1. Here. So, pretend that William did not do well. He has to repeat the whole lesson. So if I repeat this, I check this, or the instructors check that and save it, it needs to clone this whole opportunity along with the products and book a new date, like next week, for example. Okay? So we will book a new date, and then the receptionist maybe can call the parent and ask them, what is the best time to actually do the swimming lesson. But everything else is already copied. Okay, so we don't have to manually re-enter everything out. Okay, so before we do that, I'm going to cancel out, and we have to make the flow first. All right, so let's go ahead and do just that. I'm going to pop this up onto the new tab, and we are going to make new flow. And flows. Okay, we have two, and now we are going to create a new one. Hit that subscribe button and explore new Trailhead grounds and learn to implement the most useful and popular apps on the Salesforce App Exchange. And do yourself a favor, like this video, and you'll be surprised on how much more you understand when watching this same video after liking it. Don't take my word. Watch this one more time after you like the video and see it for yourself. Bada bing, bada boom.